Hey there, everybody, and welcome to.
It's fine. It was recording the whole time.
You know, that's the intro now. That's the intro.
Hi. Part 16.
Okay, part 16 of Pokemon Blue Mystery Dungeon. There we go.
Patty Cake, are you ready? Oh, I don't know. Try Snowpath.
Snowpath is the way you go that takes you nowhere and you can never revisit again. I didn't visit other areas like this because it just takes you on an infinite loop.
I know exactly what it is. To Snowpath!
Let's go to Frosty Forest.
Darn it! It's going to be freezing cold, but let's try our best! Thankfully, you're now a campfire, so I'll be warm. But I better not get too close, otherwise I'll catch on fire and die.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm a grass type.
You faint in the Pokemon world, Sarah. God.
It's only in the games. If you go to the manga universe, it's not so pretty.
The manga universe is terrifying. There's an Arbok that gets sliced in half. It's like that. It's like the one comic that you guys have probably seen of that Pidgey that gets hit with Gyarados' Hyper Beam.
Oh no!
It's like that all the time.
Why would you become a Pokemon trainer in that universe? It's so horrible.
It's terrifying.
I guess because, you know, the wild Pokemon, they might attack you if you don't have a...
Your brother or something. If your brother's Lance. He has 3 of them.
Inappropriately leveled.
So you guys remember what I've been doing before. It's gonna remain the same. I've been showing you guys the statistics, but, I'm going to instead just show you everything at the end of the video for that. Instead of just in the middle of the video. There's this awkward transition period for this, but it feels like the most well done, so you guys can just skip straight to the end if you want, and you'll see it.
Or, you know, just not see it if you don't want to.
Oh, come on. Shush. Yeah. There's more people that want to view the statistics of it than actually want to watch a video of this, so I think it's perfectly reasonable.
Your denial of the fact that evolution doesn't increase your stats in this game.
That wasn't denial. That was, well, it was denial, but it was a different kind of denial. It was a, I can't believe this. I can't possibly believe this. Alright. Yeah, I got smoke screen. Remember what smoke screen?
Metal Claw doesn't work like that.
Oh, that's right. There's a tree there. There is a tree there.
Oh no, it's a tiny bush. Too many times on my adventures have trees gotten in the way. Trees shorter than I.
You know, it's really... it's really weird when you have like an Aegislash with you. Aegislash. And you know what? You can't... It's a giant sword, but you can't cut the tree!
You don't have the move cut. You must have the move cut to be a sword.
Ancient Aegislashes must have just been like, you know what? We all know cut! I wonder what the genetic move pool thing there was to get cut out of the... To get cut out of their movesets.
Is there anything that naturally learns cut?
Nothing that doesn't regret its existence.
Because I know there's gotta be at least one Pokemon that does, right?
I mean, somewhere out there in the world, probably. Oh, Metal Claw. Ooh, use the Metal Claw.
But maybe not because, you know, they designed the HMs to be something you have to get to progress. Unless you're Gen 6 and it's cut.
What are you talking about? Salamence can learn fly naturally.
Right. Yeah, but I think by the time that you get to the point where you could catch a Bagon, you would already have the HM fly.
No, you wouldn't. No, because it's the first time you visit that one mountain. And you don't get fly until many parts later when you visit that forest area that I forgot the name of.
Ellipses, much ellipses.
Someone has intruded upon the forest. The enfeebled flow of icy winds is the intrusion to blame. It must be stopped. Hoi, 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 hoi.
No, what?
For it is to protect the forest. The 6th floor.
I like it when you spawn right on top of the stairs. That happens quite often, actually.
You should have actually seen my last 2 parts, because I've been dividing this up into like 20 minutes, and you're gonna have to look at that at one point or another. Because pretty much every time, I got the stairs right next to me. Every single time. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Oh, that was a Ditto?
Yes.
17 experience?
Yes, Ditto gives nothing.
That's less than nothing. Rayquaza couldn't level up off of that.
Well, oh, right. For a second, I'm like, of course it couldn't. It's a legendary. Zigzagoon.
Yes, the Zigzagoon of Legends.
Is it in the top 1% of Zigzagoon?
Yes, unfortunately. I've actually been just shoving its throat full of gummies in the meantime to try and make it into something nigh invincible.
What?
Ditto. I've been making Rayquaza nigh invincible by just shoving its face.
What did you almost say there? What is that?
Oh, don't. Alright. No. Oh, there we go.
You forgot that Ember is special and it wouldn't have mattered.
What are you talking about?
You backed away from it with Iron Defense.
I backed away from it so I could, stand a better chance against it, but I see... You're a retarda!
I'm not retarded, I'll survive that battle. I don't know about you, but I'll be fine.
I'll live, my foes will die, and you'll die, but everyone else will be fine.
I thought you said death doesn't happen, they're just fainting.
It's true. It's true, everyone just blacks out in this world.
Where do they go?
They just wake up somewhere.
Is there just an island full of Pokemon you've defeated?
They're like, hey, was it the Charmander and the guy? Was it the Charmander that kept yelling at the Trico? The one named Sausage? Yeah, those they did us in. They kept making jokes about vegan sausages. I saved, and it's time to keep going. Alright. Ooh, money.
I forget. Ah! I think snow weather lowers your accuracy.
I've never had that. Maybe it does. I'm just gonna let you handle it. I've got plenty of reviver seeds. Go! I believe in you. Go!
Unfortunately, you suck at throwing rocks short distances.
I gave you a power band, so every physical attack you do is now just monstrous in damage, and you keep getting like the best possible stat boosts for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why those sell for so little, while special bands sell for much more.
They're just a little bit more special.
Ah!
You knew that would happen.
No,
I walked into that.
Shut up.
Wait, I threw that rock in the water.
Yes, you did.
Oh.
It has a multi-hitting move. The scariest thing in this game.
It's not books, but this is terrifying. This is an okay Pokemon. I think the best thing about Pursuit in this game is if they lower your defense to abysmal levels and you live, you counter with utmost godlike power. I thought you were asleep for a minute, Matang, but it appears you were not. Okay, time to burn the Matang. Metatang. Reviver Seed!
Yay! Always good.
The 3rd floor of the Frosty Grotto. Okay.
Just be glad the weather isn't hail.
Hail in the Mystery Dungeon series is actually, like, it's one of the absolute worst weather effects.
That and Sandstorm. Because they don't go away. They don't go away unless it's a Pokemon move that did it.
Oh, it doesn't go away then until you go to the next floor.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's at least the way it was in Explorers of Time and Darkness. Time, sky, and darkness.
I don't
So, alright. Proceeding.
We sure have traveled far into this forest. One would almost think it's a mountain. I think we'll be out if we get through this part. Yep, just straight down from here.
Jump!
Let's jump. We can use fly, right? It shouldn't be far. Let's keep going.
Ellipses.
Huh? Pattycake, did you just say something?
No.
I thought I heard ellipses.
Oh, Jesus.
I didn't think so. I thought I heard a voice.
I do primarily speak in ellipsis, though.
It went dot dot dot.
Yeah, I primarily speak in ellipsis, the hidden language of the unknown.
I thought I must have imagined it.
Turn back! You may not pass.
Who's there?
You are forbidden to pass. If you persist in trying to pass, then so be it. But only after you have defeated me.
Ow, it's too bright. The ice around us is reflecting this light.
Yeah!
I didn't know Articuno knew Flash.
It actually can. And that's the weird thing. You could make Articuno a HM slave. It's great. I did that.
Oh, you monster! That's almost as bad as when I got traded a Mew that was used as an HM slave. It knew Pound, Fly, Cut, and Rock Smash.
No, mine. I got a Zapdos, and I named it. I named it Fire. I not Firebird. I named it Lightning Bird. Something weird. Something odd for. And it was in Generation 1 remakes. Fire Red and Leaf Green. And that was the Pokemon I used all the time. Then I viewed the others as inferior, and thus gave them stupid things. All right.
I never nicknamed except for my starter on rare occasions, then regretted it. Because there was no name I could give it that didn't sound stupid.
Alright. Going on, though.
I am Articuno, the Warder of Ice. Those that enter the forest I shall destroy with my might. With all my might, I mean, it's just, Let us begin.
I don't like this fight. I don't like this fight.
Ember!
Yeah. Oh, I should have used, smokescreen first.
And this is why he doesn't like that fight. Stop!
Quadruple speed? I didn't know it could go up to 4 times. There.
You became a whiffer.
Yeah, that means its accuracy is down so low it's gonna miss on every attack, essentially.
Yeah, smokescreen is overpowered.
Yes, it is. God.
But so are Pokemon that have agility.
That's all the more reason to give your Pokemon agility. I hated doing that when I was a kid, though. Alright, we need to make it not a whiff. I mean, we need to make it a whiffer again. I almost said not a whiffer, Jesus.
I don't even know what it means. Like, why that word?
I don't actually know. I get it. When I was a kid, I thought it was a reference to a drug of some kind.
It sounds like it's smelling you.
Oh, that's a little too close for comfort there. Ah, yes! Use Absorb on the Ice Flying type. Very useful.
I know. That's why we won on our first try. Don't doubt my skills! Please, Articuno! We have to get through no matter what it takes. We'll rip your wings off.
Oh.
Please let us pass so we don't have to do that, because you're beautiful.
No, I can't allow your passage. Oh, you've knocked out that congestion. Thank you. Oh, that was really nasty in my throat.
Why? Why can't we pass?
The frigid forest air. It has warmed considerably in recent times.
Warmed? I'm still freezing, but...
The flow of frigid air has been disturbed in this forest. The snow has started to melt. Snow is melting. Snow that has never melted before.
That's interesting.
Global warming confirmed.
This has never happened, even once. Then you appeared in the forest. Is this not your doing?
We don't have anything to do with it. It's a coincidence. How do you think we could possibly do this?
I'm a Charmander.
And I'm a Draco.
No, if these are evergreen trees, I breathe fire on them, and because of the condensed liquid inside of them, I mean the condensed water and vapors and everything like that, they literally explode. This Pokemon has every reason to believe
But
that
I
I'm a
don't
criminal.
have Heat Wave.
Oh my god.
Or Sunny Day. Please, Articuno, hear me out.
Wait, using Sunny Day in this forest would be really funny, though.
This you're doing? No. Looks around.
Maybe.
It isn't our fault that the snow started melting here. It's not just here. Natural calamities are taking place everywhere right now. The forest's frigid airflow would have been disturbed even if we hadn't come.
Is that all?
I mean,
Is that all? You expect me to believe that?
Ah, you're unreasonable!
Enough of your foolish talk. Prepare for your end. Even though I'm very grateful for knocking that congestion out, it's a big problem.
You still sound horrible.
I'm a smoker.
Stop it!
Absol?
There is nothing false in what they say.
I'm sorry, but a stutter in that voice.
Absol.
I'm sorry.
Just keep going. Calamities are indeed occurring in nature everywhere.
Is that true?
I just said it! Yes! I have the ability to sense natural disasters. The calamities taking place now are of a special nature. I've never experienced such before.
So there are calamities besides this? Fine. I will choose to believe you, and I'll go back to smoking a pack a day, peacefully.
Oh, you lie, it's more than that.
You may pass.
Articuno!
However,
Ah!
you must try to prevent the calamities from spreading.
It's already worldwide. What?
I'm counting on you.
Well, you're a legendary Pokemon, you can't help. Yep, we promise, Articuno, but also you should probably help.
It is curious as to why they don't help. Maybe it's because they have to guard over their domain.
Who wants to invade Frost's Frigid Forest?
That's a good question. Maybe his name is Alakazam?
Oh my god. That was too close. Thank you. You saved us. Ellipsis. Rather than saying thanks, focus on stopping the calamities before they worsen. If they are left unchecked, worse will befall us. My instinct warns me so.
I thought that said warms me so, and I'm like, so that's why you're not chilly.
No, it's because of my excellent coat of fur. I sense the terrible power of the natural calamities. I was led here by my feelings of foreboding. Ellipses. I think it would be best if we combined forces. I will join you. Huh? You will? Really? Really. To put an end to the calamities, cooperation is vital. Let me lend you my powers. Thank you, Absol! Yes. 'Cause 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 What name? What name? Ginger Snap? Like the cookie? I think it's one word. What? R? Gingeroo?
It's supposed to be ginger roots. There's no reason for that. It's just nonsense. That's generally my naming scheme.
It's just nonsense?
It's just nonsense.
It's
Ginger
just
root with a
nonsense.
capital T. There we go.
What? But why?
I don't know. They saw subtraction.
What?
The mining I got.
I guess.
And so,
But that makes sense.
This is not sensible.
after getting through the Frosty,
You're not intelligible. Allow me. Stop. After getting through the frosty forest, Patty Cake's team jumped off the cliff into nothingness because that was the way forward.
Heading further north. They more than advanced. The more they advanced, the harsher the conditions became. This icy mountain path seems to go on forever.
Why that voice?
The snow has given me a terrible congestion as well. It's too cold.
No!
That's how Articuno has congestion, though. It's just too cold. It's too bad.
It's an ice type!
I know, right? It's terrible.
We've walked a long way
No,
here.
stop!
Sausage looks exhausted
No.
too. We've been running all this time out
No.
of desperation.
No! I beg of you! That voice is horrible.
What's in store for us ahead?
That's not much better, but it is an improvement.
Are we really doing the
Just
right
do your regular voice! This is too cold!
I don't have a chance now.
There's nothing but snow now. The scenery's been the same for a while. I wonder if we're really making progress. Hey, Patty Cake, I was thinking. I think we've come to a place that's empty except for us. I have this feeling there's nothing ahead of here, even if we keep moving. And I'm getting exhausted. We too. What's going to happen to us?
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Ellipses. Sure, that's right. There isn't any point in wondering about what might happen, not after coming this far, even though we may just kind of roll over and die. Sure,
Oh,
let's not
jeez.
worry about it. Sorry, Patty Cake. I was just feeling sorry for myself. I have faith in you, Patty Cake. That's what brought me here. And that's not changing. I still have faith in you, Patty Cake. Have I said your name enough times?
Patty Cake.
I'll keep going wherever you go.
Thank you, Sausage.
No! No, I will leave. I will leave if you keep doing that voice.
Yes. Sausage trusts me without any doubt.
Well, I don't know about that voice,
I can't
though.
afford to be indecisive. Emperor Palpatine is jealous.
Oh my god, such a trustworthy voice you have chosen.
I have to believe in myself more. What? What was that? Dizzy? Or what?
Huh? Is something wrong, Patty Cake?
Finally. Finally you have arrived. Someone is talking to me. Sausage? No, this voice isn't Sausage. This isn't Sausage voice is what I almost said. This voice. I've heard it somewhere. Oh god, that voice.
Oh! Stop! Oh my god, stop! If you're gonna hack out a lung, don't use that voice.
It irritates my throat so much. Finally. You have arrived. I've been waiting for you. Gardevoir? I'm so glad. Finally, we get to meet. What?
Patty Cake, is something the matter? You're talking to nothing. Did you go crazy? Why are you talking to yourself?
I cannot be seen by others. I am visible only to you.
Unfortunately, now you won't be able to tell if you're crazy or not.
A Charmander with a terrible schizophrenia.
Oh no.
A little farther ahead, there's a jagged mountain range topped by Mount Freeze. Inside its peak, Ninetales lives. Ninetales? Ninetales awaits your arrival. Beware! Oh, wait!
Oh, I'm so sad. That sad, pitiful face. Hey, Patty Cake! Patty Cake? What's the matter? What happened? Trying to explain this all to Absol. Wait, no, I mean Ginger Root?
Ginger Root! You gotta hit that T hard, it's the last consonant.
Oh, so something like that happened. Gardevoir appeared to you. That's why you were looking so stunned earlier. I'm amazed though. Ninetales isn't just a legend. It really exists. Because apparently I've never seen a Vulpix before. And that Ninetales is up at the peak.
They mean the Ninetales of legend, but they call every Ninetales Ninetales and every Vulpix Vulpix, so
I know.
it's just like, what?
I know, and it's also like, but isn't every Ninetales capable of cursing somebody that touches their tail?
This is the Ninetales of legend, though.
I know, but it... And... Patty Cake! All the effort we put into getting here, it's finally going to bear fruit! We'll meet Ninetales and get the truth!
Jesus, bear fruit sounds terrifying.
Bear fruit?
Yes.
We'll finally get rid of the suspicions others have about you, Patty Cake!
Like, just imagine a tree that grows bears.
The world's most dangerous tree. You can hear it from 3 miles away.
My commentary without another person is actually drastically worse than it is with a person. It's just better to have another person.
None dare approach it for fear of its fruit.
You got one more thing to say.
Well, Patty Cakes, awesome!
But okay. I have 2 options, ellipsis and ellipsis.
Which is really no option.
Listen, Patty
Don't
Cake.
be so worried. It'll be alright. Or not. It's only natural that you will be scared of meeting Ninetales, Patty Cake. The heartless human who abandoned Gardevoir. It may be you. I can understand how you could think that. Because I too think that you are a piece of garbage. But that's
Jesus.
impossible. You're not that human, I'm sure.
You know, when I first read this line, I didn't read I'm sure. I was just like, you're not that human? You're not that human. I'm talking about years ago. And I was like, well, of course not. I'm a Chunder. Or whatever Pokemon I was. And then I read I'm sure and I felt like a moron. You believe so much in me?
Well, there was a time where when I had some doubts. But now, I wonder why. I really don't know why. But it's alright. Patty Cake, you're a really good sort. You know, before, when I first got the idea to start a rescue team, I met you in the tiny woods, Patty Cake. Now that I think about it, there was something different about you. It is strange, isn't it? But Patty Cake, I believe in you. Anyway, we'll know the truth when we get to the peak. Patty Cake, let's do our best.
Okay, guys. I'm going to show you the stats and recruitment rate. Well, just the recruitment rates of the Pokemon. Because the stats are almost wholly irrelevant. Pretty soon. Other than that, see you guys in the next part of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Bye-bye!
Alright, so for Frosty Forest, the first Pokemon is Azurill, only found on floors 1 through 3 at level 11. At a 10.2% recruitment rate, it doesn't get good until you evolve it into Azumarill. Even without stat boosts, Azumarill can be really good. That's just a fact. It's been decent since the original Gen 3, right?
Since Gen 3, I do not know if it had the hidden ability Huge Power in Gen 3.
Yeah. Well, even if it didn't. It's still always been a viable Pokemon. That's the point.
No, it hasn't.
Shh. I mean, I totally didn't use it as an HM slave. Alright, now going on to Furret. I really like Furret and Sentret. I don't know why. They look awesome to me. They're a really fun Pokemon.
Maybe because you also like ferrets.
Maybe, but Sentret doesn't look like a ferret.
No, but...
Yeah. But they're found on floors 1 through 4 at level 14. It is unrecruitable, meaning you have to get Sentret way back in the wooded area place. I totally remember my names. As with every Pokemon, you can make it completely overpowered with gummies if you just shove enough of them down its throat. Nosepass, found on floors 3 through 6 at level 13 with a 7.4% recruitment rate. Nosepass is, very different. There's nothing much to say on Nosepass. It gets much better when it gets an evolution in the next generation. That even applies to these games because it learns different moves and has a different ability. But for this game, it's actually just your average rock type. That's kind of a shame.
I know, but the best part about its evolution is how it looks.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. Piloswine. Found on floors 4 through 6, level 14, unrecruitable. I'm not actually even going to get into this one. It's just a Pokemon right now, really. It's sad.
It's just a Pokemon.
There's nothing good to say about it. There's nothing bad to say about it.
Let's be honest, though. If you could get a Piloswine, you'd be thrilled.
Yeah, probably. But Ditto. Ditto. I hate Ditto in this game. Oh my god, I despise Ditto. Found on floors 4 through 9 at level 25. It is absurdly leveled with no experience. 6.8%. Well, it's worth 17 experience currently at our level. Its recruitment rate is 6.8%. Ditto can only know Transform, and that way it is viable to use against any Pokemon at any time. But at the same time, it's a Ditto. In this game, it's actually good to have, but terrible to go against because it's worth no experience and its HP does not increase. It gets the stats of the other Pokemon. I mean, no, it doesn't actually. No, it doesn't. It gets the moves of the other Pokemon, and that's what makes it good. That's all that makes it viable in this. There's Mightyena. Mightyena is found on floors 7 through 9 at level 17. I love you, Mightyena. Nah, I'm serious. No, not yeah, seriously though. Poochyena and Mightyena, I like their lines of evolution and I like their design. They're actually really well done. Their overall ability and everything else, though, is terrible. I'll be honest, they're terrible. I'm having better luck with Rayquaza. It is unrecruitable. Lairon. I love Lairon. It's found on floors 7 through 9 at level 17 with a negative 19% recruitment rate. We'll find out how to recruit those later if I ever get it.
That was Lyron.
Lyron? Well, either way. I always said it was Lairon, like villain Lair.
No, Lyron because iron. Lyron.
That makes sense. Yeah. Snowrunt's found on floors 8 through 9 at level 20. Wow, that's actually ridiculous. Recruitment rate is 7.5%, but let's look at that level. Wow! And once it evolves into Glalie, it actually has the most average stats across the board of any Pokemon.
But stats don't change.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Stats don't change.
Stop saying stats!
But either way, you can actually make it as good as Glalie is by giving it gummies. Can't make it as good as Mega Glalie, though. Haha.
For all I know, their stats already is like Glalie's.
Actually, their stats remain the same as their base form across the board.
Ah, so a Charizard has the same stats as a Charmander?
Yes, unless you shove gummies down its throat, and that's depressing, personally speaking. God!
Oh,
They didn't do a good job with these, did they? And this is the first game for them, so I'm counting it as a pilot. They did terrible with that. Alright, we'll go on to the Frosty Grotto after this. Boo! Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Pokemon found in the Frosty Grotto. Now, Rhyhorn is a good Pokemon. It's found on floors 1 through 4 at level 16. There's only 2 Pokemon here, really, found on floors 1 through 4. Yeah. Rhyhorn is at level 16, and Metang is at level 17. Rhyhorn's recruitment rate is 7.7%, and Metang's negative 19%.
You're not recruiting it.
Oh, I'm not recruiting it, no. It's sad, but I'm not.
It's in the negatives.
No. But even though it doesn't get the stat boosts, if Metang can somehow, if you can get a Beldum and get it all the way to Metagross through evolution.
One, it looks awesome.
Yeah, not only does it look awesome in this game, but also Metagross is still fantastic. I don't know how well they've balanced it. I mean, I don't know how they balanced it so well, but Metagross is still fantastic. But unfortunately, Rhyhorn only evolves into Rhydon, and the very bad part about that is it doesn't get its best evolution until the generation after this one. It doesn't get its best evolution until Gen 4, and that's just sad. So, Rhyperior, you can't get it.
No.
Yeah. And it's sad because it gets good moves, it has a good ability, it has a whole bunch of good things going for it after that. It could really compare to the chance of getting a Metagross here if it had that, but it just doesn't. So, yeah. That's it for Frosty Grotto. Also, I just learned that Frosty Grotto has its own music. Wow, I've never paid attention. Never. Yeah. But, that's it.
Bye-bye.